Hello, my friends. We are here on the show floor, and I'm super excited to be joined by Brennan and Aishwarya from NTT Data. I thought we'd get to know you a little bit, so why don't we start? What does NTT Data do, and how should people think about your company?
Well, first of all, Seth, thank you for having us.
Yeah, we're excited to be here.
We really appreciate the opportunity. NTT Data, it's part of the NTT Holdings group in Japan. We have a 150-year-old history with roots in telco.
Oh my gosh.
But we have also successfully reinvented ourselves beyond telco into all of the system integrator and associated services. And we happen to be one of Microsoft's biggest partners, which is why we are here.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So how do you see NTT Data?
Hi. NTT Holdings is the holding company that owns NTT Data as a whole, and NTT Data does the B2B business. NTT Holdings also has a Docomo group, also does B2C business. And we actually do a lot more on the R&D side. So we create Suzumi large language model that runs on Azure. And we also work on something called ION, which is a photonic infrastructure that hopefully one day will power your Azure to drive down the energy consumption of AI infrastructures.
And that's super important, right? To be in the next generation. AI is a part of the next generation, not only conservation, but tell us about how NTT Data is using AI to help customers, or tell us about your AI practice.
So it's a global practice. We actually launched our AI services earlier this year together with Microsoft. And we are one of your leading partners in this space. And typically when we look at AI, we think of AI more as a business transformation, right? It's not an IT project. It's truly a business transformation led by the business and focused on business outcomes. And we are driving AI in 4 areas. The first one is on client experience, right? So helping clients improve how their customers experience their services and their products. So for example, AI contact centers. Right. The second area is employee experience. So transforming how the business support functions really happen. So across sales, marketing, finance, legal. In fact, we are client zero for our own services, and we are also taking that experience to our clients. The third one is the entire back-end and operations transformation. So transforming how the mid-office and a back office works, whether it's in supply chain, claims process, so very industry-specific solutions. And then finally around innovation, right? So setting up new business models, working through and navigating legacy infrastructure, disparate systems, etc., using AI to still be able to build experiences on top.
That's amazing. In those 4 areas, do you have some real-world examples of things you can share about how customers are doing things? Do you have something, Brandon?
Let me start with that one.
Yeah.
Because I want to thank Microsoft first.
Yeah.
Because Copilot meeting summary actually help us boost productivities for the entire organizations across all functions. Doesn't matter who you work for or what language you speak. The other one that actually helped us a lot in terms of delivering customers success is AI-generated coding and automations, because it makes transformation of legacy system possible and affordable. Because in the past, if you want to transform mainframe, it takes too much time and too much money, so nobody wants to do it. And now AI makes it possible.
Real-world use cases for you? Tell us about that.
I will maybe again use the 4 areas, right? So on the client experience, we have helped an airlines company transform how they do flight bookings, right? For reducing waiting times for their clients, as well as better efficiency. On the employee productivity, we've launched a sales agent internally for our own use, which helps coach our frontline sales, enables them, and also gives them information about the industry, about the clients and our services. On the operations front, we worked with a manufacturing company on transforming their entire supply chain, right from demand forecasting all the way to fulfillment. And finally, on the innovation front, we worked with a bank on launching a transformative credit offering, which is tailored to transactions, client information, industry information, seasonal information, etc., which is all possible through AI.
This is amazing. So tell us about how Microsoft and NTT Data are working together. So do you have, Brandon, you want to take that
can
one?
start first.
Oh, you start first, and then Brandon tell us.
Well, actually, we launched our first dedicated Microsoft practice earlier this year, which covers the full stack of Microsoft technologies and our services, right from apps, infrastructure, and AI, and also AI infrastructure, where I think we have some pretty unique capabilities that we are working together with you.
That's amazing. Brandon, what do you got?
Thank you. In terms of working together with Microsoft, there's two areas. We mentioned about the photonic AI infrastructures. On that one, we work with Microsoft on co-packaged optics, which is today. Tomorrow could be on-chip optical communications, and eventually it would be photonic processor. All this innovation is actually very exciting because we can actually make AI mass adopted by everyone.
That's amazing. So future, we got about 10 seconds. So what's the future?
I think everything around observability, security, compliance, the biggest topic that all our clients are talking about.
Well, this is amazing. Thank you so much for spending some time with Aishwarya and Brandon. This has been NTT Data. Thank you so much.
Thank you.